part 2 of the series of terrible self-defense stuff that can get you killed.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are garbage and they will get you killed. So
I say today let's start with a Hollywood myth.
ooh, okay.
Ready for this?
I'm ready.
You ready for this?
Let me set the stick down.
Set your stick down.
Am I getting my Bruce Lee?
Yeah, you're American Ninja, baby. You ready?
I'm
'Cause
ready.
Now I'm going. Ha! Oh!
That was good, wasn't it?
That was pretty.
That was pretty.
I'm proud of that. That was nice.
Yeah, me too. A lot of that crap. You may have taken taekwondo, karate as a kid, teenager, adult, whatever. It works. Yes, we have both done all of those styles.
Oh yeah.
But a lot of stuff like that doesn't work.
That's Hollywood.
That's Hollywood.
That's like the old cowboys with the 37-shot revolver.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly. I'm not saying the crescent kick doesn't work. I've had it used on me. It works. But
Yeah.
for that instance, I mean,
That's what you call 1 in a million chance.
that's exactly
You know what
it.
is.
Exactly it. So I want to talk about one and dones. Now, what do you mean by that? One and dones? Maybe I just, boom, the fight's over. I knocked him unconscious, or I hit him once. No.
Didn't we do a whole set of videos talking about training, conditioning, and strengthening your hands and your arms and your body?
I think we did. You might guys could go check our videos and find it.
So, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask a question.
Yeah.
Okay. You do that,
Yeah.
but you carry your stick, but you never practice or condition your hands. Does that mean you can do one and done and hit me one time and end the fight?
I don't think so.
What?
What? Because, I mean, you got weak wrists. If you're...
I'm shocked.
It's amazing. If you sit behind a desk all day, you don't use your hands, you got weak wrist.
What happened? And something that I've noticed that people don't pay attention to, this is my wife's lovely alien stick. They're not prepared for it, but if you make contact with something, vibration travels. And you'll feel it in your hand.
yeah.
If you're not ready for that, you'll panic.
Yeah.
You'll freak out. What is it? What is it? We're gonna die. No, it's okay.
You're back. You're right. And that's something I just can't get over the one and done mentality. You see it a lot. Like you talked about, where's that other cane? The crook cane.
The grip.
Yeah.
Here it is.
I'm bringing this piece of crap technique back up.
I thought you were calling that a piece of.
No, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love that thing.
Then you hit him in the groin, then you come around, boink.
Right.
Well, that's a technique, one and done. Boink, boink. That's gonna piss me off. You're gonna hit me in the back, it's gonna make me mad. And the chances of you hitting me in the crotch, maybe.
Maybe. And even if you do, no.
Yeah.
If you do successfully hit me, what's to stop me from
That's exactly
falling
it.
onto you?
Because
What if I'm drunk and I'm already in the process of...
that's exactly right. We've been hit, kicked, whatever, full force there, and kept going.
Yeah.
You gotta, not by being a hater, you're teaching youngins, they don't know how to fight. They'll
And they're at the
clock
perfect height. Hey, I was having this. That was good.
you. It was good, yeah. We've caught it, so it's just like, yeah, and if you're, yeah, exactly. And we're not on chemicals.
Right.
So yeah, so that I just condition your hands, condition your body, and don't think the one and done works. Now, granted, I'm not telling you to beat them to a bloody pulp. I'm not saying that.
Well, you want to tell the story that he told me a really cool story about a guy that dealt with a was it crack that come to his house?
It was, yes. Yeah. Very interesting story. Talking about the boom shot. Talking with this gentleman. He said he was at his house, whatever.
Now this was in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yes,
when
it
this
was.
happened.
Yeah,
Because he's an older gentleman now. So it might have been cocaine. 80s.
It might have been.
We was living in a major city at that time.
Yeah, I think.
Say we.
Yeah,
You wasn't born yet.
I wasn't. He said crack. It was crack.
Okay, might have been crack. I don't know.
So he told me, he said, hello, you stole my crack, man. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Came in the house, he said he hit him, bang. This guy was a boxer, fighting all the time. Wham. Didn't even budge. He said, I finally kicked him. I felt a crunch under my feet, and he barely moved.
Yep.
So now we have Fent, all kinds of way harder stuff out there. So a one and done, I mean, even just a full boom, crash, they might not feel it. You was a cop for a long time.
Yep.
How many people you seen just beat, shot,
Dude,
hit,
I've
and they
seen
kept coming?
I've seen instances where you shouldn't even be conscious, and you're especially like, for example, car wrecks.
Oh man,
I've seen car wrecks where people were walking around you know, and I don't want to get too gruesome.
Yeah.
But like you should be going in a hearse right now.
Yep.
So I mean, you never know. You really don't. And they're the one and done. No, you're fine. The one and done concept.
Yeah.
Look, there's only very few things that are what I would consider one and done. All right, that T right there.
Yeah.
They teach that in long range shooting. Okay. If a projectile enters right here, it shuts the switch off. It flips the circuit breaker. You're done. If you bury a knife into the liver, it's not an instant, but it is so quick. I think they say if you do it properly in the emergency room with doctors standing on by, they still can't save you.
If I stick you here,
right,
you're 3 seconds to unconsciousness. I believe 10 to dead.
Yeah. So I mean, there's no. And I'm not advocating killing. I'm not trying to hijack your video, but the point I'm trying to make is to go along with what you're saying. One and done is really a myth.
It is a myth. And you please hold this.
Certainly.
More about that one and done. I gotta get the knife. You know, people talk about the knife. So say, I'm the robber, right? No,
I'm sorry. I know what you was doing.
Boom! You get cut across the chest. That might not stop me.
No.
Or anybody, because one, I've been cut.
What if you're wearing a jacket?
Yeah. What if you're wearing heavy? We might have made a video about that. Go watch our archive.
See, we're building up to points.
Yes. But I've been cut a lot, stabbed a lot. So sometimes you get cut real bad, you don't feel it.
Yeah.
And
especially if it's a sharp
Especially if it's sharp, yeah. So I'm thinking, all common sense, you've never seen it before. But, you're not going to feel it. You might not know. Now you're just fighting on instinct and adrenaline, and you can still hit them.
Right.
You can still win the fight potentially. And there's a saying, the dead man's lunge. If I come in, boom, you're dead. You have nothing else to lose, and you go crazy.
Yep.
So I want you to be conscious of this because we're teaching the sticks. But lots of people, like myself, like you, carry a knife. You might have to. I didn't bring mine today.
Yeah.
You might lose your stick. That is very common. It happens. So you might pull a knife. I'm not going to really teach knife techniques, but I'm just saying you may stick them, cut them, slash them. They keep coming. Now they know they're dead and they finish the job, and vice versa. You might get cut. I ain't dead. Now I'm going to finish the job. Made me mad now.
Well, yeah.
Does that make sense?
You are. And speaking for me, as I've said before, I've got daughters and I've got a wife. And if we're out somewhere and you're whatever and I'm protecting my daughter,
that's exactly right.
You've lost your mind if you don't think I won't fight to the end.
Yeah.
I will absolutely fight to the death. And I've seen it. I've seen, not fight to the death, but I've seen parents concerned for their children, whether it be a house fire, a car wreck, or whatever, do incredible stuff.
Amazing
stuff. And so it's just all about adrenaline and whatever. It's crazy. I don't know if I should tell this story. It's kind of, if you're sensitive and delicate, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. Viewer discretion is advised. Go. Watch this.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Like that flash? Pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah. But we live in the South, and I've mentioned before, we're on a farm, and we hunt.
Yeah.
And he has sabers and saber fights or whatever, and we had deer season come around. We had deer hanging up. When we got done doing all the butchering on the deer, and we got to talking, he's like, well, I'm just curious. So he goes and gets a saber. And you can tell him. It's insane how much damage you can do with minimal effort with an edged weapon.
Yeah, so I'm not even joking around. I stood, standard, saber guard. I just dropped the sword in my wrist. It dang near cut the deer in half.
Right.
And that's something that really gets me. If you've never seen somebody get cut, you'd be amazed what this will do. I can start here and go there, and you got a 2-inch gap.
Yeah.
All the way across. And I'm thinking, don't take these lightly. And going back to defending your wife and daughter, I'm 25. I don't really carry a cane. I know how to use it and I teach it, but I do carry a knife. Yeah. You know what I mean? So something like that happens, and I know, well, if you're like me in this one, because, I'm using the knife.
Sure.
I'm sorry if it comes down to the brass tacks, I'm thinking, be aware of that. this took a serious turn, but it needs to be said.
Well, yeah. And what I was getting at is with the sword and that edged weapon, you just barely have to swing and you cause damage.
Yeah.
That's not the case with this.
No, it is not.
And so if I have, your saber, and I come in and I do this, it's gonna go all the way through.
Yeah.
It's gonna that is a one and done strike.
That is a one and done strike.
This is a piece of wood, albeit a hard piece of wood. This particular one is oval shaped, so it's got an edge alignment. That is not going to cut your flesh.
No.
It's going to bruise, potentially break a bone, but it's not going to cut your arm off.
Exactly.
So, I'm not all about the one and done.
Nope.
But, if I'm an investigating officer and I show up,
yes,
and you're standing there with your stick, and the stick's got blood all over it, and they're laying there waiting to go in an ambulance, there's going to be some investigating. Why'd you have to hit him 4 more times after he was on the ground?
Yeah, why'd you just go?
Yeah, what are you doing? So, yeah, one and done is not a reality, but you need to understand there's a limit and there's a point where you're no longer self-defense. Now you're the aggressor.
Yeah, look up your local laws, and regulations and whatnot. Yeah, and one and done sometimes works. I mean, I might catch him right in the temple.
Sure.
Here and there, but your objective is to get away, right? So don't sit there and just beat him to a pulp on the ground.
Yeah, because
I feel like
at that point you're the aggressor. You're going to jail.
I feel like if we're still on our feet and I just pop, 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 then hit the ground, well, you still standing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Real talk for a minute.
Yeah.
If we're here and I catch you, bink, and you go stiff and you lay down, there is no reason for me to do anything other than call 911.
Yep, call 911. Maybe tie you up. Not tie you up, but like, I'm not gonna police style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until
detain them.
Detain them.
But if you're not trained to do that, you're not trained to do that.
He's over there by the 7-Eleven. Yeah. Where are you? About 5 blocks away.
Yeah. I'll be waiting over here.
Yep.
So
simple video. I just want to say, a lot of these myths and rumors can get you killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is another part of the series. 1, 2, 30. I don't know.
There's a lot of sewage we're going to swim through.
Yes, it is.
I got a feeling we're going to catch some heat over this.
I feel like we will. Catch you guys next time.
Worth it.